T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
My name is Optimus Prime, and you're watching Tales from Teletraan.
Oh my god.
Okay, roll a counter again, Danny.
Dude, really? He was doing that the whole time that the counter was going. I was cracking up.
I didn't see it until this.
I'll do it again. I'll do it
This
again.
is great stuff. This is great stuff, man. Leave it in. That's awesome.
Oh, man. And on Brian's note, I guess, welcome back to Tales from Teletraan, guys. Jesus Christ.
Bam! Right
Oh, oh, man. Introduce yourself, everyone. Jesus.
I am 3 live stream. Y'all know who I am. You know what I do. I get down with the get down. Next.
I guess I'll go. I'm Durfee the Dolphin. I'll be on YouTube and the internet. You can find me right here. But yeah, no, Dan Dolphin on YouTube, OMG, Danny Dolphin on Instagram. It's mostly my Transformers and toy pickup stuff. The safest places to find me. Where can they find you, TF fan page?
Hi, I'm Brian from YouTube.
Always so fun when we have you on, Brian.
I look like the Chuck E. Cheese mascot when he had to say poggers, and then I look scared for my life. It was a weird video.
Don't sleep on Chuck E. Cheese, man.
No.
I wish we had one.
I wish I could balance this on my mic. Let's see if I can.
Wow.
All right. So, Brian, I know you got a bunch of hauls this week, man. What'd you get?
Why?
I got toys. Wait, who are you?
Oh, I'm input on YouTube.
God?
Yes. 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 Oh, man.
So do you,
I
you
got to
want
really
me
pick
to
the
go?
energy up, don't I?
Yeah. Well, Brian had a birthday 2 days ago, so happy birthday.
Yeah, he did.
Yay!
Happy
I got older
birthday.
and sadder.
What did you get for your birthday, man?
I got toys.
Let's see
Surprisingly,
'em.
at 27, I feel sad. Anyways, so I got a bunch of Hot Wheels. I got a bunch of Mega Constructs Halo stuff, and then I also got some Lego Speed Champions because I'm into those now, which are like Lego cars, but they're based on real cars. And of course, I got some Transformers, but it was kind of weird. I got Transformers a couple days beforehand because I got some stuff from Prime Bricks. I got stuff on the day before my birthday, which is like family stuff. I went shopping on the day of my birthday, and then a day after, I got something from Dr. Lockdown, which I can't show you guys right now because it's going to be part of an unboxing coming up. I got to edit that still, but there's also another video I got to edit before the month end, so it's a whole mess. But anyways, Transformers stuff. So
Show us what you got from Dr. Lockdown, and I'll put one of those fuzzy boxes over it when I edit this.
yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, don't believe it.
Yeah, it's right here. Brown pencil box.
Ooh,
There we go.
touche. Well done.
So I got Blue Streak from the Earthrise line because I totally missed out on this. I didn't find it in EB Games or GameStop, so that's what Prime Brick sent, which is awesome because that also means that I have collected all of the Walgreens War for Cybertron toys. What a collection!
All right,
Anyways,
Shout out to getting toys you missed the first time. It's awesome.
Actually, a few days before that, I forgot to bring out, I did get Studio Series 86 Wreck Guard. Love that thing. I also got, this was the day before my birthday, so when everyone was celebrating, I got the Studio Series Bumblebee Movie Star Screen. I really like this.
It looks not bad.
Yeah. I wish I got the Blitzwing to go with it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I might have one.
It
That's
looks,
just sitting in a closet.
that sounds scary.
Yeah. That's where I used to sit back in the day.
Okay, anyways.
Trust, baby!
I love this. I love it so much. I mean, Thrust is one of my favorites, and then they paint him green, my favorite color.
Yeah,
It's like it's made for me.
yeah, and the homage to Armada a little, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
pretty cool.
not exactly, because it's not this particular green. Anyways,
Uh,
okay, that's what I
a
do.
little
all the
touch. If
time.
you're like a casual fan, you might think, or
Yeah.
Why do you like it so much? And I'm just curious what it does for you. What's that thing?
Oh, well, one thing I just wanted to say that I don't like is you don't get the full head movement because of the back thing. But I like how different it is. The jet mode's kind of weird. I don't like the bottom section, but everything on top is pretty fine. The angle of the wings is weird because they kind of bend down further. But I think the reason why is because the gunner at the bottom has to. It would just be off balance. So it's kind of like it's using the wings as a stand. But what I really like about it is it just kind of goes back to the traditional look of the Seekers, but it still does its own thing. You know, it's got the wicked wings that kind of go all over the place, and then the torso has a kind of a unique shape. It's unique. It fits into the real world sense of the movie verse, but I mean, you can tell that's a Seeker right off the bat. That's something I like about the Bumblebee movie is when they showed Brawn, I was like, that's Brawn. And they didn't need to put him in because he was in none of the movies, but they put in Brawn, you know? So I was happy about that. So I really respect that. Wait, this is wrong. That's better. Yeah, Kingdom Ultra Magnus. I still need to get Galvatron to collect all the War for Cybertron mainline leaders, but I'm not too worried about him. And then I went to GameStop. This was the last one they had. Nah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice. I like the previous version a lot. Which one do you like better?
This one a lot. I didn't like how the legs transformed in the original one. They always flop around. This one, even though you can see the feet on the sides, which is kind of weird. It's got the right shape, and then the robot mode has the right. Like they weren't afraid to make him look fatter.
Yeah, they look
like
chubby and
that.
cute. Yeah.
And he just feels a little more sturdy. The arms were weird, but I mean the arms were weird on the original one. Also, you could take off the fin and use that as a weapon. So
That's pretty cool. That's super cool.
he's got a shank.
He gonna stab you while he's in the Quintesson prison.
Yeah, all my Autobots have like stab wounds. It's kind of weird.
Just woke up this morning, they had stab wounds.
Yeah, you do have to slide in the entire top of the alt mode in. There's a little sliding joint inside there, but once that's in, it's pretty secure. So I do like how the torso transforms because when you take everything out, this all folds out, and then gotta bring down the arm.
Spoiler alert.
On the torso, it then folds back. It's kind of cool. That's it, except for the things from Dr. Lockdown, which I can't show. So that's it.
All right, Pack, what'd you get this week?
Well, I'm toggling. Someone else might have to go because guess what? The long crew is leaf blowing, and there ain't nothing to mow or leaf blow. So pack it up, get out of here. So
Yeah, don't worry about it, dude. We can't hear them.
You might soon. Yeah, let me get my stuff.
Throw a bunch
I'll
of
go
golf
then.
balls at them.
I only got
All right.
I only got a couple things because we just filmed this Saturday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay. I got this drift
Oh, I love them.
from the guy I've been trading with. He's like, "Oh, you interested in these?" I was like, "Yeah, man," because I was on mad pills when these came out and I didn't buy them, so now I got them.
Shout out to Mad Pills.
Shout out to Mad Pills, Mad Skills, and Thrills,
Shattered-
and I got
Shattered
chills.
Glass-
And
Shattered glass version of that, Danny, is awesome too.
oh, there is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
and
way.
red. Nice. It's as vibrant as my shirt right now.
Also got the blur.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was really
I love
stoked
that
on
blur.
that. Then I showed and put this. This is the only other thing I got. It's not complete, but I'm the guy. Like I said, he's got bins of stuff for going through, and whatever I don't find at the end of the day, I'll probably just buy on eBay. But I got, yeah, it's not in the best condition, but Overlord to get this for trading and whatever, like it's a pretty good deal. So
Shout out to Optimus Wilbur.
yeah, Wilbur, I'm sorry. If it wasn't someone giving this out of their personal collection, then
Can I just say I love the sound of nostalgic toys when you pick them up and then they start kind of creaking because they're so
yeah,
they got so many components, but they're still a brick.
when my mom saw this, she's like, "It's so old."
That's so cool, though, man. That's such a holy grail for so many people.
Yeah, he showed me it a long time ago. The guy, he's like, "Oh, look, I got an extra one of these," and of course, I was like, "Like, it has its issues, but like, if I can get the gun for sure and the green things for the legs, and a new chest plate, I don't need the rest. I'm just gonna display them in robot mode,
Yeah.
The cones. The cones are important. It's got the cones, so the guy's pretty sure he has the green legs and the gun, so.
Dude, that's so cool. And he's just got to dig through some stuff.
Yeah, and and I've been helping him go through some stuff, but like we're doing it in a parking lot and stuff. So like, he'll be like, "Oh, remember that thing I gave you last week? Here's the animal leg or whatever, right?" It's so funny. Yeah, he's a little disorganized, but he's like 50, right? So and he's got this huge. He's got like shit at his house, man. Like he's got old crazy Japanese like Bandai robots, like huge ones, and all this crazy stuff, like all the Japanese Transformers and. Yeah, I'm just trying to buddy up with him because the older he gets, maybe I'll get some of that stuff.
My dad actually works with someone that has a Bionicle collection. I'm like, oh shit, I really wish I could see what that looks like.
Big time Bionicles, right, Brian?
Yeah, he loves Bionicle.
I love it. It's on the side there. You can kind of see the shelf. That lamp was out of the way. There you go.
Yeah, all joking aside, I'm just happy to, get that guy.
No, dude, that's so cool. Like when you sent me the picture of it, I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
I know.
Man, I was an entire jelly sandwich at that point. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Jelly.
He knows I'm just gonna hoard it, but it's just one of those things. Like it's like we've talked about so many times, like meeting the people from this hobby, and yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. That guy's got a lot of stuff though too, doesn't he? From what you're saying.
He's got a townhouse full of toys. He's like, he's like, who would have thought like I would buy a townhouse and fill it with toys? And I was like, it sounds like a dream.
If I could quickly I wanted to bring up the Halo stuff because I'm really
Oh
excited.
yeah.
Dude, that's cool.
This is called Skull Control, and then this I actually reviewed today on my Told But Doom channel. But this is called a Razorback, and I believe I'm the first one to review it.
No way.
Yeah,
Sick.
I found that in Toys R Us, and people could not believe that I found that thing because I found it on my birthday, and not a lot of people are finding it. I'm pretty sure they put in the fresh stock as soon as I went there. So
I was gonna ask, how hard is it to find that Halo stuff?
Well, it kind of depends. Some of the bigger main sets are usually fine. Some of the exclusives are fine, but then you get like certain sets that nothing out here is releasing. Like I can't find any of the mystery packs and certain sets. Oh, the US, Amazon, we've had this all the time. And it's like, okay, where is it on Amazon Canada? We don't even have a page for it.
Mm-hmm. I just go to Amazon.com now though, because they didn't cancel my stuff for once. So.
Is the price of buying stuff on Amazon US pretty much the same as doing it on Canada? Because I heard, I saw the import
close.
fees and all that.
Yeah, it's not that bad. And they're more reliable. So now I don't even deal with Amazon.ca anymore.
Okay, because I
Yeah.
was considering getting a few things from there. Definitely if they do Pterosaur.
hmm
Yeah, hopefully they do.
Well,
mean-
that's the next golden disc figure coming out.
hmm
Pterosaur. You think it's Pterosaur?
I think they said
Yeah,
it.
that was
already.
the-
Yeah.
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 I thought it was gonna be like a Pterosaur repaint.
No, it's Pterosaur and someone else, isn't it?
Well,
Apparently,
that
it's going to be a remold of Air Razor. So,
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
Ugh.
Heavy retool.
I mean, heavy retool. I hope, but you know what, man? It'd be the first Pterosaur in 25 years that we've gotten. And so, you
Yeah.
know what? I mean, either way, just give it to me. It's Pterosaur. And then after that, can I finally get a masterpiece Pterosaur, please?
Can we get fully accurate colored version Pterosaur as well?
Yeah.
They'll
Did
do
they-
that. They'll do that.
Did
They'll do
they
the purple one.
did they do a slight repaint in Armada for Pterosaur? Or was it Air Razor?
They did, dude. They repainted that original Pterosaur mold
Okay.
like 6 times.
I remember, dude. My
Yeah.
son had all of them. I mean, like the Armada line was full complete. He had everything of those. So I
The
remember them
last-
coming out the tail end.
The last Pterosaur repaint was, I believe, for Age of Extinction because it was repainted into the straight colors.
Yeah, it was that blue and black. Yeah. And it looked really cool. It was a really cool design, too.
Yeah, I never found that either, but it looked
Me
pretty
neither.
cool.
Me neither. My favorite, I'll say this, my favorite one is the Beast Wars laser beak color, purple, and what is it? It's like a orange red color.
Yeah, it's orange and purple, isn't it? Or-
Well, I say orange, but it's like a hue of orange and red. I don't know. But-
A hue.
Anyway, but what'd you get, Pack? I know you got something cool this week, man.
What do you pack and pack?
What?
So what do you pack and pack?
Yeah. I got a couple of these
Ooh.
things.
Breaker.
Yeah, got a couple of those.
Couple of those.
I'm kind of getting burned out on that stuff, to be
It
honest
looked
with
like
you.
Captain America in Infinity War.
Yeah,
The
but
guy.
I got several die casts because I get a lot of them. But I'm going to show this one because I think Input might like this one, the '89 Mazda Savannah.
Ooh boy,
That does look sick.
But
the RX-7, man, that white FC, dude. That is sex right there.
it is, dude. I saw it. I'm like, man, I think I have the purple or the black. I can't remember the other color I got, and I saw it yesterday. I'm like, bam, I'm just going to put that right in the show tomorrow for you. But
Nice.
this is one
I
of my
got a few
favorite.
cards, but I'll wait and then for when we do a live stream to show them off. You know, the Hot Wheels thing.
Yeah, that's if Tusk shows up, but who knows?
Yeah,
This-
an FC RX-7 in
Whoa.
white. That's my favorite car.
I love those classic packagings.
I had to show this because as a kid, I had the blue one with the Hot Wheels racing, so it's very nostalgic to me. This is one of my all-time favorites. You know,
Is that a retro package or something?
No,
Yeah,
that's
this
the
is-
old one.
this one's 1996 or something. I might have to get my monocle out. 1998. So it came out in 99, but the casting is, if you look, you might be able to see it. It's the original casting 77. So it's an older, but
Yeah,
I love that.
I
one.
got that mold in a couple of different repaints.
If I see it in any color, any shape, size, whatever, I pick it up. That's one. And one more is the
Bone Shaker.
the red edition Bone Shaker. But I like skulls, so
I've
But-
seen that before. Not that color, but I've seen like that model or mold or whatever
Oh,
it's
they
called.
always
I
make
guess.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one card that you'll find per year. They'll put out another one.
yeah, the Bone Shaker is very popular. Brian is definitely right. They make several different redecos of it. But thank you for letting me show those on here, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah, dude, no problem. I mean, it's pickup sections, right?
The real question is, when will you have Brian on the Diecast show?
Brian? Hey, Brian is on the Diecast show.
Oh yeah, he was already. Duh. I watched
he's-
that one. I'm
yeah.
such a numbskull.
He's been on 3. We've done 3. He's been on 3. He just
No
couldn't
way.
be- yeah, he couldn't be on the last one very
Oh,
long. He's
okay.
been on every one of
Yeah, I
them.
did see him on there a few. Yeah.
Brian's a banger.
Why am I such a? Just take me out back and beat me with a stick. Yeah.
See, if you were
Well-
subscribed to Pac's channel, you would know that, Danny.
I was in there last night with me and mummy. We were watching. Me and my mummy were watching. She's like, "Look how hot M3 was." She kept saying, "He's a beautiful man." She kept saying over and over. I was like, "Mom, we gotta turn off the stream then, Mom. If all I can't, you're here to visit and you're like getting." Wow.
That's I love your mom.
We
It
talked
looks
about
so
her
good
after.
in that golf shirt.
Thank you,
Love
Mom.
them both, man, but she's just something about M3. She's just like, "Oh my god, look at him."
Hey, I don't know if you knew what you were asking for input with through live stream on here. I run shit.
Hey, no, dude, you're good, man. You're good.
He's got the
You just fist bumping everybody now. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Let me get the.
Fist
I
me,
gotta-
Pack.
Huh?
Fist me, Pack.
Wait a minute. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is going off the rails, G.
Oh man.
Edit. Cut.
So this is probably the point where I try to steer the show back onto the rails, but
Mm.
I got nothing this week so far because it being pre-recorded. So,
I guess
Yeah.
we just continue to be derailed then.
yeah. Oh wait, I could probably say, hold on. I got the upgrade kit for Unicron from Shockwave.
Yeah.
Lab. I got that.
That
And
video did pretty well already.
do what?
That video did pretty well. You did
Yeah,
already.
go check this video out.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good. But the it's a really cool upgrade kit. I will definitely recommend that upgrade kit. And if you got Unicron, 100%. As Brian holds up God.
Mhm.
Danger, Will
You-
Robinson.
Why does my
Hey,
elbow look
Hey,
red?
that was
Your elbow looks so red,
that was
bro.
a reference to earlier in the show. That's what that was. Just not saying that I'm God. Just I tried to save the derailment. Whatever. Now we've officially crashed and burned into the side of the forest.
No way, bro. We're good. We'll bring that shit back in.
So, this week's episode of the Generation 1 cartoon is Money is Everything.
Let me get it going.
And if you guys are keeping up, this is the final episode of this is the final episode on disc 3 of the Shout Factory season 3 and 4 box set. This episode is really, really cool. This is actually one that I didn't remember at all. And I'm really glad that we've been doing the episode reviews like we have, because I'm not gonna say I didn't know it existed or anything like that. I remembered like little segments of it, where Computron is trying to figure out how much energy it's gonna take to destroy Abominus and stuff. So, but I just don't remember the episode as a whole. So this is a really, really good episode to me, and it kept my attention. And it captured my imagination from, like I've said in so many of these G1 episode reviews, the world building, the size of the universe, how big the Transformers universe feels because of this episode. It's done really, really well. I really did enjoy it. What did you guys think of it?
You said almost exactly. Oh, look at that. Abominus. You said almost exactly what I felt when I watched it, and I watched it twice. It's been a long time to watch. I'm like, this is a banger. This is definitely in my top 5, top 10. Like, could be top 5. I love this episode. I'm a big fan of like Marissa Fairborn, and dude, I loved it, man. I like it when they have good human characters with the Transformers, and I loved how Computron combined that one time when he was in his supercomputer mode and he was like all pixely.
Oh yeah, like he turned into giant energy stacks, and then he kind of became Computron. Yeah, that was super cool. Yeah.
And I actually think that the character development and the personality of Computron, the Technobots, is very well done. Like they weren't. I didn't think they were annoying. I thought they had enough personality that I'm like, man, I would like to see a little bit more of this type. This action here.
Yeah, I definitely agree. This episode does go to show what you can do with a smaller cast when you're trying to build that kind of characterization for certain characters, right? Because this is just Technobots and Terracons. Thank you. It's just Technobots and Terracons, and that's it. I mean, if you count the Quintessons as Decepticons, but that's it. That's all you see. Danny, what'd you think?
Yeah, the best part was, in the compute, like that when they're the whatever they call, like the what are they, Technobots, when they were shooting at Hunger, when all three rolled up or whatever, and and then he blasts off like Team Rocket. He's like, Hunger's blasting off. Ah.
Yeah,
so funny. He does that ding. And yeah, I thought, like you said, that those guys, like, they're cool. The comp, I always thought they were kind of weird because like when they get into their alt mode, or when they combine, what's his name was kind of like blah, 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 sort of like robotic. But
that's the part, Danny.
Blasting off again.
That's the part.
Yeah, like it's exactly like Team Rocket, man. So yeah, I thought that was I was like, okay, I'm hooked. And then the human part, whatever, wasn't too bad. Actually, wasn't even that annoying. They're pretty good humans for once. And then yeah, like, there actually was kind of some cool stuff. And then, like you said, the character of them, the Technobots, it wasn't too annoying, and each one seemed like an individual. So, yeah, I think it was good for character building. And, yeah, I like the look of them and all that.
All right. Brian, what'd you think?
The dude's Han Solo, and you can't convince me otherwise.
Dirk Solo.
Even who is it? Fairborn was starting to be like, you're starting to be Princess Leia a little bit there with the relationship. I'm starting to see it there. But no, I found it entertaining. I did also find it a little corny at times because the guy kept getting not betrayed, but whatever by the Quintessons, and he kept describing exactly what's happening. I was duped. This thing happened. Oh God! And he's explaining the entire thing, and it's like, you're the only one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one piloting that ship. Who are you talking to?
I did even down to the fact that I love my ship. It's like, you're Han Solo. But I did like seeing Computron versus Abominus. I did like how they're pretty much the only Decepticons Autobots. I haven't really watched Generation 1 all the way through, so I didn't see this episode beforehand. So I haven't really seen much of Abominus and the Terracons, from the show itself. And I started to really like them. I mean, yeah, they're like Decepticon Dinobots that I could combine, but I like them a lot.
Yeah, they're just like Dinobots. Like,
me want smash and hungry. Blah, blah. Yeah, and so obviously I had to pick up my Abominus and fly him around. I wish I had the Computron. So.
Oh, me too. I know, that makes me sad now.
Yeah. Hopefully next time at Toy Fair. Oh, then they also do Beauty and the Beast as shown behind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right behind.
I did find that. I get that it's a cartoon episode. I get that they got like 20 minutes to do things, but I did find that it just kind of was a little too quick at this part to do stuff. Like that's shown on the scene. Like up to this point, things were just kind of just happening, and okay, we need to get to this point, and then that point, and then that point, and then okay. But after that, the pacing was fine.
One thing that I did like about the episode is that at certain points, you kind of got to a point where right here, you start to kind of say, okay, Marissa, maybe maybe you a little too trusting. And then later on in the episode, when the guy saves Marissa Fairborn and she starts making out with him in the forest and stuff, you know.
Oh, that
And
was corny. Mhm.
yeah, but it was kind of like, and then he ends up betraying her, grabbing her gun and stuff, and it was like, oh, come on, dude, you got it. You're supposed to be like this high-end Earth defense type of person, and kind of see through all this stuff, and it almost kind of, in my mind, I was starting to feel really bad for her in the sense of the way they were kind of writing her like this. They essentially, I kind of felt like they took this really powerful female character and they were downplaying her abilities just for the sake of the story. And then they turned it all around at the end where old dude he's leaving and he's got his money and it's just a crate full of dust and it's Marissa Fairborn that tricked him, you know?
She's
So
she's one of my favorite characters. So yeah, I was like, right at the end, pow.
yeah, absolutely. So I thought that was really good. I thought it was a really good way to do it. You know, kind of like, okay, I see through your crap and gotcha. You know, so definitely, I feel like this is definitely probably one of the more less known episodes out of G1 as a whole. Not necessarily just season 3, but G1, and it's definitely extremely overlooked. And I feel like it shouldn't be. Do you guys recommend the episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recommend it as something different. Yeah, it's like just a story about a smuggler. I think that can be entertaining for people.
I think I'm quite different. I don't know about if Brian feels the same way, but I do like Transformers and human interaction when it's not done too corny. Like we know there's always going to be a corny element to all these cartoons. Okay.
Oh, I'm not complaining about the corniness. It was just like,
I know.
you're describing too much, you know.
But
I get why they had to do that, but it's like, I don't think anyone would talk that way.
Too much exposition.
Yeah, like I don't think Danny much likes humans in Transformers, but like only human. What was that one episode called that we just did? Like two.
With Only Human.
Yeah, Only Human. Like Brian, do you like humans in your Transformer stories, cartoons?
They're fine. I kind of miss them in the modern stuff. They don't really put them into anything, but depending on who it is and how they interact, yeah, they're fine.
That's how I feel. I think sometimes it's done really well, sometimes it's done stupid, but I think that's why when I came back to this episode, I'm like, man, it's just not done anymore. They went all space, all robots, and when you kind of get the interaction with them to us, you kind of relate to it. Okay, look at the size, look at just when they're kind of messing when they're on Earth and doing whatever. But to me, it's good. You know, I know there's been some really badly done bot to human cartoons before, but there's been some good ones too. So
yeah, I agree, because I think you're never going to be able to get rid of the human element in Transformers just because of, well, I mean, even in more recent like IDW towards the end where they were introducing in different kind of relationships and stuff like that was based on more human feelings because they've been to Earth, they've interacted with humans and stuff like that. So you're never really going to get rid of the human element. And I mean, I don't know, I guess people can take it or leave it, but I really do enjoy humans in Transformers. Because there's just a sense of unpredictability. There's a sense of immediate danger. I mean, you think about like these robots are 4 stories, 10 stories, 100 stories tall. And I mean, we as human beings, we step off the porch, we miss a step and we snap our ankle. Like we're extremely fragile beings. And here we are, we're fighting these giant robots and we can die at any moment. And so there's a sense of urgency there because of all this stuff and a sense of danger and a sense of stuff like that. So, but I mean, again, but I enjoy stories with just the robots too. So,
yeah.
But there's a definite really good feeling. So I will say this: 2 weeks in a row, Tales from Teletraan has unanimously said, "Go watch an episode of Generation One." That very rarely happens.
Yeah.
It's good for this brand because when you think about G1 cartoons, you do think kind of corny, goofy. So
That's
Yeah.
also good considering that people say that season 3 has not been good or whatever. And it's like,
sorry, I think I interrupted you, Danny. Sorry.
No, I didn't say anything. No, I was just saying.
Yeah,
but
and
was there anything more to that?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like the humans when they do it right, but they barely ever do. So
I don't know. I disagree with that.
I just hate humans in general, though. So
I think it's important to relate to anything. Like if you watch any show and you kind of relate to something, you enjoy it more.
Yeah, definitely. And that's honestly how I feel about this episode. It captured my imagination, and I thought that was really good. Just because it was different. You know, the money was, what was it? Space dust? Or space or whatever is like
I think, or
galactic credits, and then it I don't know. Like I said, it captured the imagination.
I keep forgetting to look it up. Marissa Fairborn's voice is very familiar. Who does her voice?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Oh, okay. It sounds like somebody that I've heard a lot. Let me see. See if I can find out.
You look it up, and while you look it up, we're going to talk about Transformers news from the last few days. Oh, so
there we go. I have
we got
a round mic, so I'm trying to balance him, and I just got it.
Perfect. Let me zoom up on you, Brian.
Oh! As soon as I take it away. Hold on. I was able to do it in my room. You just weren't able to see. There we go.
Don't knock it over. Don't knock it over.
That's what I thought.
Who is it?
Susan Blue is what it says. I was like,
That would make sense. Yeah.
They're gonna double up. I'm like, I thought sure that somebody else would catch that she was familiar, and I thought so they kind of, it's almost like they kind of snuck one by on us because I don't think you guys realized it either.
No, honestly, if I would not have, she would have not been my first guess. Not at all. So this week, or since the last few days have happened, we've gotten some pretty big announcements here from Hasbro. We'll start off with, I would probably say, the biggest one. HasLab Transformers Victory Saber fully funded. Let's say go! Right there, 11,607 backers. We have 11 days left to go. And what is it, 14,000 to get the V-Trigger cannon? I would say this is probably well on its way to getting the 20,000 to get the shield and the stand and everything else. Now, there are some questions that I do want to ask about this. And we saw 3D. The prototypes that we saw were already, the mold was already made, and that prototype was not 3D printed, right? So my guess is that because they opened this up to the Japanese audience finally yesterday as of the recording, so when it had 12 days left, they opened this up to the Japanese audience, and
which is
this
kind
isn't
of ironic considering it's a Japanese character,
right? And that's one of my biggest things is like I would have thought that this would have been in Japan. Like some, HasLab or whatever, some form of this would have already been in Japan. And, since they said go, no, I guess pun intended on that one. But it wasn't. So I was really surprised that it wasn't. And when they announced that it is finally, I mean, this jumped from, I think it was like 7,500. And then in the day and a half it was in Japan, it just leaped and bound to 11,000. So
Bro,
it kind of go ahead.
the days of like most HasLab stuff's not getting funded. It never even it's I don't when it was announced, I'm like it's getting funded. Every time I hear something, I'm like it's getting funded. Marvel Legends,
Oh,
Transformers,
definitely.
it's getting funded. There isn't even a question about it.
Oh, definitely. And I 100% agree with that. And what I think is really interesting is like you see all the stuff that they've made, the prototypes. We've seen all this stuff. We've seen them transform. They're not 3D printed prototypes. That means they already have the molds made, so they have to pay for the molds somehow, or this company is asked out 20, 30,000, whatever it is to make those molds, right? So I think this shows that they always have something kind of saved, like an ace up their sleeve, right? Okay, well, if America doesn't back it, it's a Japanese character that's well loved in Japan. We'll throw it over to Japan and it'll get backed, you know? And this isn't a knock. This is on Hasbro for doing this or anything like that. This is more or less like conspiracy theory, you know, if you want to take it that way. And then, like I said, it's not a knock. It's a conversation, right? So, but it's like I said, they always have. It seems like they always have this ace up their sleeve to get this backed, to get something like this backed. So, yeah, like I said last week, anybody who wanted this is definitely going to get it now, and there's still time left in order to get one. You know, so if you haven't got it and you've been kind of sitting on the fence for it, now is definitely the time, because if you were worried about it not getting funded, and it just got funded. So if, like I said, if you've been sitting on the fence and you've been wanting it, grab it. Perfect time to do it now.
I'm tempted, but then I calculated everything that was going on. It's about $300 if I were to get it. And it's like, is it really worth it? I want it, but I don't want to pay $300 for it.
What is that? Oh, that's 300 Canadian for you, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Are you calculating shipping with that too?
Yes, everything.
Yeah. Oh, dude, so it's 180. No, I don't. So it's 180 for the UK, right? And is that 180 shipped to the UK? Because I mean, they would have taxes and stuff on that too. I guess what I'm trying to figure out is why are they charging shipping to you and not the UK? But I'm not sure if the UK would have shipping or not.
I think the UK has their own thing going on. For Hasbro Pulse in Canada, we kind of have to rely on the US Hasbro Pulse. They don't have one specific to Canada. And with the shipping, if you calculate or if you put everything into Hasbro Pulse and you put it in a cart, usually you'll get all the shipping options and you can get the free shipping. For Canada, it only has one, and it's FedEx. That's it.
I thought I heard before, Brian, somebody talking about this issue. I don't know if it was Obsessed or who it was. That might be who it was. There is some kind of place in Canada that they're based out of, but you guys are getting screwed on the shipping aspect of it, which is a really bad deal. Because the way I did understand it, there's a place up there in Canada.
Oh, there's probably a warehouse, but they still have to get through to the US, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because all the pieces for all the stuff it comes from factory to the US, and then the US disperses it out.
Mm-hmm.
That was the problem with the barge, the sail barge, the Star Wars sail barge, because there was a lot of people in like Australia and the UK and all these other places that had to spend a crap ton on shipping just to get it. And everyone was like, well, if it's coming from Vietnam or China or wherever, why can't it just ship out from, if it's going to that side of the world, just send it out to HasLab Asia, to their warehouse, and then they can ship it out to, people on that side of the world that would be closest to them. So people in the UK would get it from HasLab Asia, people in the US, Canada would get it from HasLab America and stuff like that. But
I just wish they would put more thought into other places that want these things. We're willing to pay for it, but if you're not going to sell them out here, then
Yeah, Hasbro definitely needs to start thinking about Canada a little more in these HasLab deals for sure. I mean, y'all getting the bad end of the stick with that. So,
Yeah, I definitely agree. Let's see. So now we've got the Golden Disc Collection. We've got Jackpot, Road Ranger, and Puffer, and we've got Mutant Tigertron. And I'm gonna bring up Mutant Tigertron first because this is super cool. So, if you guys don't know, this is based on one of the prototypes for the original Tigertron figure that didn't get released. So, this is his coloring before the white and the teal. And the mutant head is obviously an old Beast Wars gimmick, right? So, so this is super cool because it's based on a figure that we didn't get, or at least a coloring of a character that we didn't get. So, you guys in on this one? You guys like this one?
I like it. I'm gonna have to wait and see if Amazon Canada gets it because I kind of want to get it. I know we talked beforehand on Amazon US, but I don't feel like I'm at a rush to get it.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about the regular Tigertron and how that's gonna release.
That is a fair point. Have we seen the white and teal pictures of Tigertron, like officially?
Yeah, people have the toy, like that Buzz Waspinator and the Panther guy.
Shadow
For some
Panther.
reason you couldn't pre-order them, but yeah, CMD had Shadow Panther and Waspinator, and people have Tigertron somehow.
Yeah,
But-
but we still don't have stock images.
Yeah, but you couldn't even pre-order them. I don't understand how they're in retail. Like, Shadow Panther showed up at EB Games, but you can't pre-order it.
But here's a bunch of Studio Series figures for next year.
I don't understand what happened there.
Yeah, I don't either. That's super weird because you're right. Is I've seen Shadow Panther popping up, people's reviews and stuff. And my question is, where did this come from? I want that.
I'm still struggling trying to get Rhinox.
Yeah, those are just showing up now in Canada.
If I see one, Brian, just like the hot rod, I'll grab one for you, man.
Are you sure?
I don't mind. I didn't mind when I grabbed that hot rod. I don't mind grabbing a Rhinox. So
I really appreciate you getting me that hot rod, by the way, because I don't think it came out here, but I could be wrong and probably missed something. But because I think Amazon had it for a while, but I wasn't able to get it then, anyways. But yeah, I really like that mold.
yeah, dude, man, it's no worries at all.
I'm not
Dan-
super worried about Rhinox. I think he might show up, but
He will. He just showed up here like 2 days ago.
oh, that's messed up. He
I'm
was
like-
here a long time ago, and you guys don't have him. And
No.
a lot of times I watch your hunt videos, Danny. You guys get a lot of stuff before us, so strange sometimes.
Yeah, it's just a mix, though. Yeah.
oh god, I should mention Toys R Us. I went there on my birthday. Just crap with Transformers.
God.
If you are into Cyberverse, you are gonna have a hell of a time. But if you're into Generations and all you're looking for is a Dinobot and a Scavenger, it's the place for you. Not even a spot for Kingdom Deluxes.
Wow.
Nothing.
Danny, how do you feel about this Tigertron?
Well, yeah, I'm a Beast Wars fan at the end of the day, and I love Tigertron, so it's a unique thing. It's like Brian said, I'm not like crazy, like, oh my god, like I have to get it, but I just ordered it anyways on the Amazon.com because it was like, it's just easy in there. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the weird head, though. I know it had that head on the original toy and stuff, but I mean, and yeah, the animal mode looks sick. Tony the Tiger, basically.
Now, I don't have Shadow Panther, but from what I understand, that you can't. This is the permanent head. Like you can't flip it up or anything, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I believe the back of the head is the same as Tigertron, but the front, because usually they're two separate pieces. So I think it is just the face. Not
It is. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's super weird for
I
that.
just realized if I get this, I could put the gun on Cheetor.
Yeah.
Oh, the gut gun. Yeah, you could. Totally could.
I'd be so into it if it if the head flipped and it was like an other Tigertron regular face, that'd be so cool. I'd be like so in, but
Now, this is super cool. There's a bit of a backstory right here for why he's, orange or whatever.
too many frosted flakes.
So, Mutant Tigertron says, in this timeline, the Quantum Surge kills all the Maximals and Predacons except one, Tigertron. The noble and nature-loving Tigerbot survives, but he is greatly changed. The Surge left him severely mutated and altered his personality. He is aggressive and savage and yearns only for battle. He doesn't remember his allegiance to the Maximals or his love of Earth's natural beauty. That's freaking cool. And
Also, he had a liver problem. That's why he's orange.
too much carrots. Too many carrots.
Too many carrots, yeah.
Now, also looks like right here we're getting a recolor of Wheeljack. Now, this is...
We're not.
No?
No, they use some of the generic figures for silhouettes. It's the same thing that I think they used either Cliffjumper or Sideswipe silhouette for the
Shattered Glass stuff.
The Shattered Glass and the Galactic Odyssey, yet they never put that mold out.
Okay, that's a fair point. Okay. Well then, I like his story and I like his backstory. That's a totally different Tigertron to me, and that's super cool. I'm in on this. I'm in for both Tigertrons. So, go ahead.
You were asking if we're interested in. I want to. Danny, how long ago did you see Cheetor and Rat Trap in your area?
Like 6 months ago, right?
6 months. No, wait a minute. I'm talking about the reissues.
Oh. I found them recently.
2 months ago, probably.
3 months.
2 or 3, yeah.
So anybody that's watching this in America, like Tuscan TV just sent me this last night. They just showed up in our area.
Yeah, I know. You guys finally just got them. They're
Just now.
But for people that are looking, they're hitting.
They're clogging the shelves here. We got Megatrons piled on Megatrons.
Oh, I need Megatron. I need Optimus.
Cheetors and Optimus Prime. Yeah. Well, let me know if they clearance that stuff to nothing. I'll let you know, man.
Do you guys remember? I used to have the pack. It was 10th anniversary. It was Optimus and Megatron from Beast Wars, and it had a disc in there. I think.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember that pack?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want them to do that again because that's one of the packs I lost. I like that pack, so I'm definitely looking for those two. Hoping they do a 2-pack again.
So I got the boxes for the Cheetor and Rat Trap, and then not only that, right on top of here, there's the boxes for
they're sick.
Megatron and Optimus Primal. They're in the other room, so that's why I'm grabbing the boxes. But yeah,
those are the renditions and the versions that I'm interested in input. The reissues.
Yeah.
So happy with Primal. So happy. I think he's my favorite out of all of them.
So I'm probably not in on these, but the other ones I do want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm definitely in on that Scorponok that they're going to reissue that they said.
Oh yeah, me too. By the way, just for anyone who wants to get a reference, the box for Rat Trap is as tall as Cheetor. They are the same price. They're like 32 something, but the Rat Trap box is slimmer than the Cheetor. You get about that much difference.
They use the old rock blister, right? Or did they use just the later bubbles?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So we also got more golden disc stuff. We've got Jackpot and Sights. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, Jackpot is an old Action Master that later TFCC released as a subscription figure, and he was a recolor, remold of animated Jazz. That's why he's the 86 Jazz mold here. This is a figure that I've wanted for a long time because I didn't really like the animated. I didn't like this coloring on the animated figure. It was always weird to me. Just looked weird. Not saying it was a bad figure, just it didn't appeal to me. Let's put it that way. And I'm not the biggest fan of Studio 86 Jazz, so
I'd like to see you customize it on the RTS.
ooh,
That thing.
challenge accepted, good sir.
I have an old RTS Jazz too, so I know we got to do some swapping. So it needs. I'm not doing with anything with it. So it's got some slight yellowing, I think, on it. So is that a problem?
No, that's not a problem.
Okay, but I think it'd be a banger doing it on that mold.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. And you know what? I'm surprised they didn't do it on that mold, considering how many times that mold got used for so much. But are you guys excited for this? Are you guys in on this? Would you
I
guys?
already pre-ordered it. It looks sick. I don't know much about the character, but just a yellow Jazz or whatever type.
Mhm.
And he's got that, like, look how ridiculous that bird is.
Oh, well, you know what's more crazy is like that bird originally was like a surfboard kind of thing that he would fly on.
No way. Did it turn into
Yeah.
a bird still, or?
Yeah, it turned into a bird and it was his weapon. I'm trying to find.
Well, you got the portholes at the bottom of the feet, and then that random peg that sticks up. You could pretty much do
But,
the
like-
same thing.
And what, in his character, he hangs out with a bird guy, or?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm trying to find because I have the original figure. Hold on one second.
No way.
Yeah.
While he's
Trying to
looking,
find
I need to, when we're done here, remind me to ask you input about those customs that we've been talking about. I
Mhm.
got another idea that I don't want to forget about.
Also, you were talking about they never repainted the Reveal the Shields one, and I was thinking, oh, I could have sworn they did. No, I'm thinking Kickover.
No, I think they did.
Yeah.
Didn't they do him in Tread Shot or something?
Tread shot, shattered glass,
Long arm.
long arm. Yeah, they repainted that figure into a lot of different things, but they just
Dude, I'm
never.
telling you, I don't forget my roots. There's a lot of them old toys that I still would prefer now over some of these new ones. No, not even a question.
Of course, yeah. Old toys are better.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh, he looks so cool.
I
And
love
that's
the
a bird.
colors of the shattered glass stepper that they got for that. That looks cool.
Action Master, right? Input.
Yeah,
this thing?
Action Master.
Yeah.
Original. OG.
Yeah. Don't sleep on Action Masters, man. They go great with
absolutely
City
not.
Bots and
Oh,
all that.
I
stuff.
always sleep on Action Masters.
Whoa, whoa.
That looks
Uh,
sick though. The bird all like on the top of the car.
What
Yeah,
bird would
that's super cool.
what bird would be the donor?
I don't know, man. Honestly, I would probably, if anything, I'd probably find like a Lego bird or something like that and just maybe glue it together or something. I don't know. Like the bird would be the last thing that I would worry about.
I mean,
I would take one of those Harry Potter Lego owls and stick them on.
That could work.
man, could you imagine a custom panel that Input ran live stream? Good stuff, man.
Yeah, it's sick. It looks so good.
I like it. The head is a little weird to me, and
Mhm.
some of the placement of the yellow is just also strange. It looks a little choppy. I get why it's designed that way, but I think it does look good. I like the Battle Master, Target Master, whatever. I think the coloring looks nice on that. I definitely want it. It's the same thing as Tigertron. Do I need it though? But another concern that I have is the infamous windscreen. In fact, if you
Yes.
look into some of the stock images, it already looks cracked in some of them. So just
Yeah, and it doesn't look like it's lining up on the back. I mean, these
I mean,
can't
they're
get past-
stock images, so
I can't get past
exactly.
those hubs, bro. But anyway,
No, and I definitely agree that I gotta agree with you, Brian, that this figure is infamous for breaking. At least this mold, the Jazz is infamous for breaking.
do you
I'm
have
lucky
good-
with my Jazz at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, all these
That was
sets too. They were available on Hasbro Pulse and Amazon.com
Yeah.
and all that, but you could only get one on Hasbro Pulse. Like it limits it to one per
So
order.
it's an Amazon exclusive, but Hasbro Pulse is getting a limited run of it.
Limited bunch. Yeah,
Right. So I don't know
Same thing
how.
as the where they Bell Across Time toys.
Say that again.
It's the same thing as the Battle Across Time ones, where
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
Sideswipe, Skywarp, Grimlock Mirage 2-packs.
Yeah. TF Source got some of those. I don't know if they got any of these. I don't think so.
Amazon.ca just put out the Sideswipe Skywarp. I just ordered it.
I think
Man.
BBTS is getting some of these as well.
I'm
Really?
super disappointed, Danny, on that Sound Blaster you got. It's
I
all
know.
sold out, and you showed me the link for TF Source. Dude, they're hitting scalper prices. I was like, get out of here.
I don't
So-
think I pre-ordered mine a long time ago. I think it was cheaper when I got mine.
Yeah, they want $90 for that. I'd
Oh
like to have that
no,
figure,
yeah. That's
but fuck that. No.
No, not
I'm
happening.
happy with my Siege one. The
I
Where you
like
put that
I
different.
like the newer one that Danny has. I think it's painted just a little bit better to my preference.
it is.
Yeah, for me.
It's cleaner. I'll go grab it. It's just over here.
No.
Oh, it looks good. It's just like I wasn't really complaining about the original ones. I'm like, yeah.
It's good. It's just disappointing that they're charging so much, man. So
Yeah, it just has that like. I'll make my screen big if I can.
I'd like to have him next to my Siege Soundwave for sure. You know.
There he is.
See, it's just like the cleanness to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks really good. That mercenary logo and stuff too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe,
Yeah,
one
They
day,
never went back to him in the show.
maybe one day I'll run across it in the wild, and I'll make it even better.
I've been debating on taking the because I have the the Walmart one. I've been debating on taking that silver cracked paint stuff off of it, just give them a really clean look. But
It's weird that we got that. We got one in a Siege version, but we never got a Buzzsaw despite the fact that it was in the show.
I'm sure Buzzsaw will happen. I'm sure they're waiting for some kind of 2-pack or something or whatever to.
Bingo. Exactly.
It'll happen. It'll happen. And the last golden disc reveal that we got this week is something I'm super pumped about. Is Transformers Road Ranger and Puffer. Puffer is based on Mexican pipes, which was a Huffer recolor, and that's how South America got their pipes. And then Road Ranger is based on the GoBot character. We talked about this a few episodes ago on Tales. But this is officially up for pre-order on Amazon, and this sold out on Hasbro Pulse. I mean, I got the email, and then like 10 minutes later, it was gone.
Yeah, these all went pretty quick,
That seemed
actually.
odd to you because
Well, they did a very limited amount.
Go ahead. What, Danny?
They had a very limited amount for Hasbro Pulse.
Like, so, yeah.
I think they're also out of stock on Amazon.
And they let them they let those people that have the $50 thing buy them first, and then it was just like a few left for the regular people, right?
Because we both know this isn't a huge market. There's not a huge market for these characters.
Well, this was timed. If you had your Hasbro Pulse premium account,
Yeah.
they let you pre-order an hour early ahead of everybody else.
Mhm.
And then, but for the majority of people, like I'm not a premium member anymore, so it was unavailable for me, obviously. But like I said, it sold out within like 10 minutes on Hasbro Pulse. But it was available on Amazon
For a while.
Yeah. So if anybody missed this, like I said, it was up on Amazon for a while. So
Oh yeah, it was up there for a good while. You had a fair chance to get it.
It's still up.
Yeah. What'd you say, Brian?
I'm just looking at the Golden Disc thing, and the Puffer and Road Ranger is still up. I thought they were out of stock.
Okay.
I'm tempted to order it.
And I think that Huffer is such a really good mold. I don't mind getting it again. I mean, I would rather have this separated into individual packs because I'm really, really interested in Puffer because Mexican Pipes is one of those holy grail figures for me. And now I'm kind of getting that. So, but for me, if I had to get both, I have to get both. And that's, bite the bullet is what it is kind of thing. But I recommend that Huffer. So if you guys can't find Huffer and you guys just want to mess with the mold a little bit or check out the mold, this is a pretty decent alternative, I would think. Now, one thing I did want to point out that on all the other Golden Disc collections, Hasbro in their pictures, their stock images showed some kind of backstory or told the story of Puffer and Road Ranger or Tigertron and why he looked different and all this stuff. I don't see that here in their official images at all. So maybe this is like some kind of G1 character or something, characterization or something like that. Or maybe this is a continuation of that TFCC GoBot box set from where they got reformatted. I don't know. It seems like a weird omission. Like they added it to the other two that they've revealed, but they didn't add it to this one, and this was the first one that they showed. So I don't know, just something really, really weird. Just pointing
Which
that
of the
out.
3 packs do y'all like the most, though?
This.
I would say, yeah, I got to go with this one. I love that Tigertron. I do. I love the story and everything about it, but I really got to go with this. Pack, what do you think?
Of the 3 packs?
Yeah.
Yeah, out of the 3
Golden Disc things.
Yeah, the 3 Golden Disc packs.
Oh, easy. This one.
Yeah.
I make up weird head cannons. Like if I ever got this, the black one, I don't remember what you said his name was.
Road Ranger.
Road Ranger.
Yeah, he would be. I'd like to change his colors to a little more black and all, but I'd like him to be a minion of Nemesis Prime. So I change a lot of stuff in my own collection. Me and you've talked about like just creating whole different characters and what they do. That's fun to me. I'd have him be like some minion of Nemesis Prime or something.
No, absolutely. I'm right there with you. When I saw that Tigertron, I didn't know about like the extra bio stuff on the bottom, but as soon as I saw him today, I was like, man, that's cool. What kind of, my brain just started working, like this is an alternate timeline, Tigertron. This is, this is Tigertron from the future where he's battle hardened and he's grizzled and he just don't care about nothing anymore. And his head got repaired and all kinds of stuff is going through my head. So I'm right there with you, man. I think the headcanon's a lot of fun. Especially shout out to all my fellow stop motion animators because that's where all the stuff comes from is headcanon. So
Imagination, man.
So I just want to point out that all 3 of these so far do have Canadian pages. They're currently unavailable, but you are able to find them. They are TRA Destiny, and then they'll have a number on them. But they're there at the very least. They have the page set up. So.
Yeah, I just got tired of waiting for them because they've done that so much now with the Amazon.ca ever since the Thrust and Ramjet and Dirge pack. Like, they're not on at the same time. You got to wait to see if they even put it on. It's just annoying.
Well, Danny, like always, man, the offer's out there. If you guys need want one of these, just let me know.
Yeah, I got them on Amazon.com. Like, I'm sure it'll go through. So. I like Amazon.com. Like I said, everything I've ordered off of Amazon.com after after I got screwed on the Coneheads from this .ca, everything I've got from .com like on time, and they didn't cancel anything. So
nice.
A little more, like $20, $10 extra pay. So.
All right, Brian, I'll put one on pre-order for you.
It's fine. It's coming in March, is it not?
Yeah, 2023. Yeah.
Again, the main one that I'm worried about is going to be the next one, which I don't know. Do you guys want me to spoil it for you? I mean, the listing is there.
Mm-hmm.
It's Pterosaur is the next one.
Oh,
Yeah, you're talking about that during the pre-show. It's supposed to be a remold of Air Razor, and
Yeah, for what
Yeah.
the reason why I know this is because Amazon had a huge listing of figures for a while. That's how we knew of the Project Bat, which was Dracula's, the Jurassic Park crossover, which was the the thing that actually happened, as well as other various toys. But they did say Road Ranger, Jackpot, Tigertron, which people were confused which one that was, and then they also said Pterosaur. I need that Pterosaur. I need it in my life. So
100%. I hope that Pterosaur, because I've said this, I don't know how many times now. That it's been 25 years. I mean, my timing might be a little off, right? Since we've gotten a new Pterosaur figure, and we've had
we did have a Transmetal, did we not?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
we had the Transmetal, but that's what I mean. I'm adding that in there, right? So, but if we've had that Pterosaur, that OG Pterosaur quick change figure re-released in different colors 8 times, something like that. And so, like I said, 25 years without a new Pterosaur figure, that's egregious, like it just. I hope that I say all that to say this. I hope that figure sells and continues to sell, and it shows Hasbro and Takara that there is a ton of love for that character, and we can get a masterpiece Pterosaur.
Well, the funny part about that is you're talking about the mold that's been around for 25 years, and they should probably put out a new one. There is a rumor that also that Pterosaur is coming to the reissue line.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that's.
You know what they just added just right now to the Big Bad is they added Waspinator, Shadow Panther, Slammer, and Pipes for pre-order on Big Bad.
Oh, just now?
Yeah, just right now. It just refreshed
Nice.
it, and it wasn't there like 2 hours ago.
Nice. So I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to tformers.com for providing the news for TFT. And again, if you guys want to get off Facebook, because Facebook, and go check out some Transformers, head over to tformers.com and check them out. And right here, yeah, Danny, it says right there, posted up by the man himself, Mr. Buchan. Pre-orders up on BBTS for Pipes, Shadow Panther, Slammer, and Waspinator.
man, that artwork is killer.
I know.
Looks
Everybody's an
And
Autobot.
they just let you know what's possible with the figure. Was it?
Yeah, I agree.
I get the Shadow Panther. Where is it?
Yeah, I'm definitely skipping Pipes because I've got, like I said, I got that Mexican Pipes coming, but Shadow Panther and Slammer definitely happening.
I have no Waspinators in my collection. I need one.
So you're definitely getting that Waspinator, huh?
Yeah, I'm keeping my eye out at Walmart, seeing if it shows up anywhere.
Good deal.
Man.
I would.
On a separate deal, I always wanted the Waspinator from animated before he turned into the insect bot.
Yeah. Which reminds me, they were supposed to do the Bumblebee repaint, but that got canceled.
There's some great characters out there that have never been touched. Really good ones out there in the Transformers universe.
Yeah, there is.
I wonder if they'll ever go back to that.
What's that?
Good stuff. Good stuff, man.
They could have done that in Siege or the War for Cybertron trilogy if they really wanted to. Because all they have to do is just recolor a Bumblebee and then bring in Waspinator if they want to do something different.
The Bumblebee mold / Cliff Jumper, it's all the same mold, just retweaked. That's a really good mold. So, yeah.
I still like it. I get why people don't. Because
that'd be a great animated Waspinator. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what they do. You know, like I know everyone is, but when we get wave 2, 3, 4 of the legendary line and stuff, or the legacy line, I'm really curious what characters we're going to start getting thrown in there. See what kind of comes out from there. So, a new animated toys would be super cool.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Danny.
No.
It's
that's
awesome.
when I was like, this sucks. It's like, wow, Transformers went freaking to hell when I saw that. I was like, wow.
You have to make it past that little girl with the unicorn. God, that's horrible. But like they recovered so much because when I first started watching, I'm like, oh, like the first parts were great, and then they did that with the Archer dude, and I'm like, oh no, and then they just they nailed it after that. They just killed it after that, in my opinion.
I agree. Those first few
I
episodes.
like the Archer actually.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a worse looking thing in my life. Yeah.
Ouch.
No, who I didn't like was Headmaster.
I thought that was
Total ownage, yeah. Like, calm down, buddy. You're ahead.
Oh no, man! I thought that was kind of cool.
Hey, I thought it was good too. I liked it. That dude had some
so
attitude.
weird.
I thought it was good.
For all those people out there who say Transformers should never have human interaction, animated is a perfect example of how to do human interaction right.
So I like the Sari character is definitely a good character in the Transformer universe. I think she's written well, and where they went with her was good too. So
I agree. Definitely agree.
Well, does she count? Because
Well, she's a Transformer, right?
exactly.
in my head canon, she's both. Like for the
She
longest
technically
time,
is both, but
she's a hybrid, but I consider her, in my head, I guess I consider her a human, but yeah, she is definitely a bot.
Yeah, Master Force, like Jinrai, that's all good. That when they do humans like that, I'm down, but
Yeah, I've always wondered, you know, the headmasters, broken backs, the godmasters, broken knees, broken hips, broken thigh bones, you know, when they transform. I mean, I don't know. I just want to.
I think the headmasters would have broken knees,
Yeah,
if
when you
anything.
take like a leg and you go,
Yeah.
It's like a gold member in the Austin Powers movie where his legs just go up all the way.
yeah.
I would imagine broken necks too.
Yeah, because the next for them is the next for the robots too.
Ugh. Poor people, man.
And you're doing a headstand for however long. Go ahead.
I think Danny maybe in the future might get a care package full of animated.
No, man.
Oh.
I'll take them.
Input will convert her one day.
No way, homie. That stuff looks freaking horrifying.
No, it's good.
Really, actually, they're
I'm not
very
thinking the
well.
story and show isn't good, but what it looks like is just like, holy crap.
There was actually very well engineered. Ironhide is probably one of my favorite figures I've gotten.
What was that? What was it? The combiner, the two jets. That
Safeguard.
Safeguard.
That
I got
figure,
that too.
Bro,
he was
no
well
waffling.
engineered. Oh my
There's
God.
no waffling in any of that.
I think the only one I ever liked was the sound waves was okay.
That Scion XB Soundwave was good. See, Danny, look, we're already converting you. One of us.
Sound
One of
wave, dude. Like it's sound wave, but like everything else, like
Dude, Blitzwing is awesome. He's like a psycho triple personality.
yeah,
freaking bot.
like I said, I think the character and the show and all that is fine. It's just I don't like how it looks. I like block style.
G1er, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
right.
good
Yeah,
one.
She looks good. That was really, really well engineered one too.
Yeah.
She's done really well.
I just thought, wow, what's happened to the brand when I saw this in store?
Long arm, done really well.
Man, everybody
even has
everybody
he's
just
got the
kept saying,
shockwave.
can't get past the Jay Leno chins. I remember when it first came out.
Big
Yes, that's who I'm talking about right there.
half and half guy, yeah, Two-Face.
Jetfire and Jetstorm.
Yeah. And what's cool is like the way that, because it's two individual figures, and then you split the figures down the middle, and it's the way that the combining gimmick is done really well, and the other two main figures don't lose really any articulation or anything, you know. So you have these two awesome figures that combine into one awesome figure.
Oh, gotta get it.
But I do get what you're talking about too, because when anime came out, I was like, I'm not sure if I really.
No, dude, that's blasphemous. You might as well have just shot everybody in the head.
What?
It's that bad. Like
I don't think it's bad.
This is one of my holy grails.
I
This
couldn't.
thing, dude.
Oh yeah. That's
I got it.
That's sick. Yeah,
Yeah, boy.
I'm not 1,000%, but
That's the Takara one, isn't it?
I love that thing. Candy version. I think they were all clear candy.
I think animated is better than the Michael Bay stuff for sure.
I mean, that's not hard to do, if I'm being honest.
I mean, look, hey, this is back when Japanese boxing looked so
Panther.
good.
Yeah.
How'd you get that panther?
Ooh. These two are pretty good as well.
Yeah, I know people love that boy with the chain for some reason. Yeah.
Lockdown's a banger. Mhm.
Yeah. See, that's
They're better than
Everyone liked Lockdown because he was a new baddie, and then also he was tall for a deluxe.
Yeah.
yeah,
As
Yeah,
time
man.
goes on, those look chunkier and okay, but like when they were like when that was like new way, like when that came out the day you saw it, wow, life changing.
Oh, yo, made me go into the closet today.
You gonna
I'm
go get
leaking
that
like a
black
faucet.
Xerac? You gonna go get that black Xerac for me, Pat?
Yeah, go get that black Xerac.
Oh, it's buried. That thing's buried. I can't get that thing out. Mega Zerg? I
I
have
have
a
a
whole
panther.
head cannon I created for that guy. Go ahead, Danny. Sorry.
Oh, I just said I'm a panther.
Oh, we're holding stuff up to the camera. That we're doing.
Yeah, pulling stuff up. I'll show it again.
That's
Oh
sick.
my
I'll
god!
put you on blast, input. Yeah. No, hold them up, dude. Hold them up. Wow, G.
Hold on.
That's one of your next best ones ever. Hey.
The head's gold. Does that mean it's got gold plastic syndrome? Because everyone still freaks out about that today.
I'm gonna try to kind of place that on there. There you go.
Wow. That's hype. Who bought that?
Somebody in Dr. Lockdown's Discord.
Oh yeah.
I to be honest, I didn't even know it was happening, and then the guy just sent me a message.
Dude, how much hard work did that take, though?
Well, it's based on one of his digital renders, and it's dude, it's been a lot. But the wings, I haven't finished the wings. The wings are going to be
Because the wings are open to interpretation for you, aren't they? Or does he have a design for them? Or
well, no, he sent me, like I said, he sent me a digital bash of
okay.
some Starscream or whatever. But
Now, if only you could do it out of this.
I bet you I could.
Hey,
behold,
I got
toy colored Galvatron.
Oh, you got it?
This is
EV games, baby.
ooh, very nice. Big
I didn't
bag.
put the stickers on him yet, but this is better than the original for sure. It's got
that
the
big
thick
bag?
shoulders, smooth shoulders, baby. So
Oh, I
I
told
like the
y'all.
green matrix. It's
I
like
wasn't buying
minty
that first
flavored.
one. There are better versions come out.
oh yeah, dark movie purple, and this one is hype.
Brian, you like movie stuff, right?
Yeah.
Here, this is a custom. Put me on blast.
Yeah.
Ice cream. Ooh.
Wow.
Kind
Detail.
of reminds me when they repainted it for the
Yeah, look at that.
masterpiece line.
See that detail?
Ooh.
Oh, nice. The gold and the.
I always liked movie Starscream though. I like that he looks like a big Dorito. It's
Here, does it
cool.
work?
A lot of people don't like it. I think it really works.
Me too. Like I'm not the biggest fan of that stuff, but I actually like it, and a lot of people don't. So I'm like, I don't understand everything. But
Hey, there's your topic. Pack pulling out stuff out of his closet, man.
what's coming next out of the closet? Is it leaking like a faucet? I don't know what caused it.
Whoa, G.
See,
I'm
man,
scared.
See, Danny, you get the heads bobbing up and down, then you stop.
I know, because I'm
You
just
know,
like, because something bad might come out, you know?
That's her shtick, though. That's
It's like when
really
we're driving in the car and I'm singing a song on the radio and my dad turns off the radio.
Such a dick move.
I just want something super vile or negative to come out. So,
You know.
one
You
and
know,
a half, 2 bars. That's what you're getting for now.
All right, that's fine. I'm used to only getting 2 bars.
Forget about it.
I got 2 bars as well.
Well, guys, I want to say thank you to everyone who tuned in on this pre-recorded episode of Tales from Teletraan. Next week, we will be live again, and Pac looks like he's in question. What's up, man?
We're done already.
Already? It's been an hour and a half, man. What else you got to show? You got something else you want to show?
I'll save for another pre-record. It's the pre-recorded pack session. So,
but as always, Brian T fan page 101, your guest this week, brother. So you get to close out the show and buy his merch. It's on his
my merch. Yeah.
It's on his Teespring. Check out. Look at that, man. It's such a cool logo.
Brian, I need that mess in black, bro. What's up?
So here's what everybody needs to do. Go to Brian's channel page in the description of, I'm sure, of all of his videos, and buy the man's t-shirt and walk around TFCon in, I guess, Georgia or wherever it is that's coming up here in a few weeks, and represent T-Fan Page 101, because the man is stuck in Canada and he can't go to TFCon until next summer. So help Brian get there by wearing a t-shirt.
Start screaming as loud as you can in the middle of the room with that shirt on.
There you go. Go Super Saiyan in the middle of the room.
Scare as many people. No.
Brian, what do you want to tell the people, man? 100 years from now, they're listening to this. What kind of life message do you have for those people?
Well, you put me on the spot. You know what? I'll say this. Sometimes, yeah,